Hey Peter, my name's Daniel. I know this is going to sound like a bit of a random video, but we actually did a job together in Ballajura. I own a company called Perth Render, and the job was for Yvonne and Bob Miles in, Beachborough. And the reason why I'm reaching out to you today is because I noticed that you were advertising on AdWords, and I used to advertise my rendering company on AdWords until I got it to the first page of Google organically. And I've helped some other guys in Perth do the same thing, a bathroom renovation company. I've also ranked another company do the same thing. And now I've actually started a company called First Page Marketing. And what we do is help home improvement businesses get on the first page of Google. So I saw that you're advertising on AdWords. And I just wanted to point out to you that on AdWords, it's quite a lot more expensive and you don't get as much traffic as you do on Google Organic. So if you typed in rendering Perth, you will see me on one of the top organic listings. And I used to go on AdWords, and that used to cost me a fortune, way more than it cost me on organic. And the organic spots actually get a lot more traffic than the AdWords spots. So I just want to show you your website and a good opportunity on how you can get your website onto the first page of Google. So I just want to run through a few things with you, and I think you're going to find this very insightful. I can also see some mistakes that your AdWords campaign is making. So I just run that through you as well. So yeah, I just want to help you and give you some tips on how you can get a lot more for your online advertising and get a lot more traffic and get a lot more jobs for your online investments. Okay, so let me just quickly run through what's going on here. So if we just look at the first page of Google, if you type in roof restoration Perth, you'll see, these guys at the top. These are the Google ads. I'm sure you already know that, and I've seen you here sometimes and not. And I noticed that the clicks are getting much more expensive, like $20 a click now. So the competition on the AdWords is heating up pretty hard. But the competition for the Google Maps is pretty low, and it's quite easy. It's quite easy to actually get in here. And I noticed that you do have a Google My Business page, and I noticed that you've got some issues with your reviews here. Honestly, mate, if my suggestion here would be to either get a lot of good reviews or start again. If I was in your position, I would make a brand new Google My Business page, get a virtual address in the city. It's pretty cheap, and then start again. And we can just call that Air Roofing Restoration Perth. Brand new page, start over, start fresh. Because you don't look, these guys only got 4 or 6, and I'm sure it's not going to take long to get like 10 good reviews, and we don't even have to worry about all those bad reviews. So getting in the map section is pretty cheap, pretty easy, and pretty fast. We just get a virtual address in Perth, and you'll pop straight up and get a bunch of good reviews. So that's my first recommendation to you. The second thing is your AdWords. I've checked the looks of your AdWords link and done a page speed insight. So this is the link from your AdWords. Someone clicks on your AdWords. This is the link. Now you've got a page score of 12. Okay, that's what's coming up, and you get a page score of 12. The problem with this is Google takes into account the speed of a website when they calculate who's going to be on top and how much you're going to pay. So if you got a very bad speed score, AdWords, the platform says, okay, this guy's got a low score. We're not going to show him all the time, because what's going to happen, they know that if people click onto your website, it's going to be very slow and it's going to be a bad user experience. So Google want to make sure people have a good user experience. It doesn't matter how much money you just bid to the top. You can't just bid your way to the top. Your site also needs to be very fast. So whoever's running your landing page aren't doing a good job here, because they're sending your traffic to a very, very slow page. It's not good. You need to be at least in this orange range here, preferably in this range, and that will shoot you to the top. So you're going to be paying more than you need to on AdWords. Okay, so let's just head over to your website now. Just some general stuff on your website. I mean, your website's fine. I mean, just a few suggestions here and there. I mean, it's passable. I will just do some more before and afters here. And coming from a second perspective, I'm going here and I'm looking at this. Do you know the roof is more than $20,000? Now, a lot of people get confused off the slightest things. They might go, more than $20,000? Oh, Jesus. They might just bail out on that because they think you're expensive. they might get the wrong idea because people don't read things fully. So I would be doing free Wellibuild insulation for every re-roof over $10,000. So they might be wanting just a general roof restoration for like, you know, $3,000 to $6,000, and they see this and then they run. So I would be very careful if I were you, unless you're just doing complete re-roofs and that's it, and you're not doing any restorations. If you're not doing restorations, I would gear yourself just to re-roofing and that's it. I wouldn't put yourself, because if you're not doing roof restorations, then you shouldn't be coming up for roof restoration Perth, because you'll be wasting a hell of a lot of money. Okay, so yeah, roof restoration and re-roofing are two completely different things. I'm sure you know that. So I'm just saying, if you're going to go after both, you can go after both. But I would make two dedicated pages. I wouldn't try to do two things on the one site. So if you were doing roof restoration, we send people to a page that just has roof restoration and it doesn't show this kind of stuff. Doesn't show any roof restoration, doesn't show any re-roofing, and doesn't show that. But if you're doing re-roofing, we would make you a page just for re-roofing and wouldn't have anything to do with roof restoration, and then you can put this sort of stuff in. Okay, so you want to kind of separate them both out, but they're not. You're just sending people to pages where they're not separated out right now. Okay, so just looking at doing a domain overview for you right now. So you're getting some organic search, but some of it's coming from roof plumbing, residential roofing. There's not a whole lot of volume in that. Roofing, coming up second for that. That's not bad, but that's a pretty general term. Okay, and I can see you've got some backlinks here. Right, so your website. Also, just going back to your website. You've got a few things on your homepage. That's fine, but like I said, you should make an individual page for each one and send people to that, so they're not bombarded with a lot of different stuff. Okay, so this is the keyword roof restoration Perth. Now there's at least 1,000 searches per month on that. They're saying the cost per click here is 40. The last time I looked, it was around the 20 mark. So some people must be bidding quite high. That's insane. That's so much money. So really, I think roof restoration, there's a lot of volume there and it's pretty good. So that's a good one to go after. Okay, and the people that are ranking. So advanced roofs, I did a check on them. I did a site audit on your website, and the health score is very low, like 66 score. You got 15 errors and 2,000 warnings. It's nuts. The site performance is low. This stuff needs to be fixed big time if you're going to get anywhere near the first page. Okay. So I didn't finish up here. Yeah, like I was saying before, you got AdWords and you got the maps. Most people bypass this because they're ads and they go straight down here to the organic listings. Most people go down to these organic listings. This is where like 80% to 90% of the traffic go down to. So these guys paying a lot of money, but sure, some people are clicking it, but most people are going down here. And this is free. So organic is the best place to be. Like my business, Perth Render, all organic. I stopped doing AdWords here because you don't get enough clicks and it's very expensive. So organic is the best place to be in. But yeah, it just takes some time. And like I said, all this stuff needs to be fixed. And you need to start putting in more high quality backlinks. So advanced roofs, they're ranking first. They've got 989 backlinks. And you can see that they're ranking 1 for roof restoration Perth. And how many backlinks do you have? 591 backlinks. And I'm sure a lot of those would be toxic backlinks. See, a lot of those links are no follow links. Okay, so what we need to do, whatever backlinks are working for them, we copy those backlinks and put them for you as well. So we can see all their backlinks in here. So we just copy all their good backlinks, we copy that and put it onto your site. And that helps you a lot. Okay, like I said, your page speed is something that definitely you've got 14 for mobile, 49 for desktop. That's not too bad for desktop. But mobile, more than half the people now are searching on mobile. So your mobile site speed needs fixing, definitely. Okay, so give me a second. I will just make sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay. Okay, mate. So I think that's it for now. If you want to talk more about this, this is our website, and this is what we do, and a few other people that we've got into the first page of Google, Immaculate Bathrooms, bathroom innovation company in Perth. We're a lot cheaper than other SEO companies in WA because half of my team is outsourced in India, and they're very good. So if you want to talk about how I can help you get your website to the first page of Google so you can get more traffic at a much lower cost than AdWords, just have a look at my email, and there's a link to book a call with me, and we can just chat for 15 to 30 minutes to see what you're looking to do and see if I'm the guy to help you. Okay, mate, thanks. See ya.